EU and GBP USD. Unfortunately, during the stream, we got caught out in the consolidation over here on both ES and NQ. To break even, not break even, a small loss, 0.5% loss on the stream yesterday. But right before finishing off the stream, I kind of called the market to go towards buy side levels on NQ from inverted fair value gap yesterday. So we got that. I hope some of you guys took it and got the 0.5% backs. It was like almost 100 points move yesterday, so it was very nice to participate. Dollar index, I was actually torn apart a little bit. I was hoping this fair value gap closing to the upside right there 1 hour ago would allow us to continue to push towards our buy side levels. But that is being negated totally. So I really think sell side is incoming right here and sell side overall there. That will allow forex and indices to push upwards a little bit. Don't really appreciate that coming from the market, but it is what it is. 15-minute, still in a ranging market for the whole day. We haven't moved a lot from the opening, so I kind of like it because AM session usually looks good when the markets are not performing throughout the day, throughout the night, New York time, and morning hours as well. We had a few possibilities to trade on Euro USD today. So this 1 hour fair value gap holding the prices is our interest, and price trading below midnight opens up a possibility for longs, right? So we have a break of market structure right here in 15 minutes time frame, and then one very simple fair value gap supporting that move towards the buy side. So entry could have happened right here from fair value gap where the break of market structure happens. We could have entered longs here towards the buy side. Almost there, but still close together. Second possible trade entry was actually a optimal trade entry. We have a Fibonacci level right here. 70.5 is resting right below the fair value gap, so wicking below it was totally normal to offer an entry towards buy side again, right? Initial partial could have been taken here, as buy side resting above. Let me take a look. So during the kill zone, almost right before the kill zone started for New York Open, we had SMT happening right here with Nasdaq with NQ. So Nasdaq created lower low where US 500 did it. 1 minute fair value gap right here. Beforehand, actually, there was an inversion fair value gap that was broken. So price is inverting right here. 1 minute fair value gap supports the price for us. Initial targets up to the buy side, but I actually traded this on my end, executions for you guys. I entered a buy order right here, one more here, pyramided here, so three lots in total. Unfortunately, 5 minute fair value gap right there was broken to the downside, if you can see. I took those positions right off because I knew that 5 minute not holding the price would give us a reversal. 3rd minute of market open starts. I'm always noting the initial fair value gap that we're trading through. That usually is very important throughout the AM session. Here we go. No fair value gaps yet on NQ. So what can we do with this market open fair value gap? We can always think about inversions or support resistance. So as long as we stay above this, buys are still valid. Going below this short term, we might be attacking these two sell side levels here. So this initial fair value gap is very important just to judge the opening range and then what the opening range does. If the market starts falling below it, opening range might go around some sell side levels. NQ opened up somewhere around here. This is the new day opening gap for us, and it consolidated throughout the midnight. It started breaking below the Asian range during 3 hours of London, and during London it kind of got into the sell side and broke sell side below, right? Right away when I see that, I take a look at what is happening in lower time frames, right? So the market kind of consolidated here and started pushing above the consolidation. I didn't find any entries. I'm bullish, so I was very much interested to look for these highs, maybe yesterday's high overall. That didn't happen. And we had a very nice 5 minute inversion happening as well. We didn't take because we're still looking at this price run, right? So what happens at the top of the price run? We actually have buy side being taken right here. We have 1 minute fair value gap allowing us to break the structure to the downside once and twice. And I didn't take any entry here because I was like looking at this already. That second green candle broke above the price. So I was like, are we inverting here? Let's continue waiting. But possible entry happened right here from another fair value gap where we broke the structure second time. We're getting a possible trade for 1 to 4 almost risk reward, which is awesome and then good enough for us. And why do we target this 5 minutes fair value gap? Is because we're looking to invert dollar index brilliantly, pushing the price above. Previous day low taken, sell side on a lower time frame taken. News manipulating the price to the upside, allow us to do the swing here. Nothing unexpected. EU, just like called for as well, 1 hour fair value gap held off the price. So I will really put a gun to my head. I'll say as long as we're staying below this fair value gap, we're going lower, meaning we're attacking 10800, and then just continuously looking lower for lower price action towards daily levels. 5 minute, actually, where we had that break of structure, right? We had it on 1 minute. So to give you a small review again, Euro USD. Yeah, break of structure right here on 1 minute. By the book, right? Looking at it by the book in terms of forgetting what kind of week we have, forgetting the time or anything. Uh, Still not in kill zone directly for U222 to pan out, but this is a break of structure with a possible entry here. I'm looking at 5 minutes right now. 5 minutes has not yet created a fair value gap, right? So we still have a few minutes to go. And then if this fair value gap remains open, this is a possible short entry again. Okay, still have 2 minutes to go, and then we'll be looking to enter. If I enter on NQ because NQ actually took sell side with it, right? So this we have an SMT again. We just to remind you, this being a higher low and this being a lower low on NQ means we have a discrepancy in the market, right? The markets are not the same. And what it's saying to a trader like us, it's saying that, listen, take a look for a signal. There might be a possible entry for you. So this is why we're loading this 5 minute fair value gap. I'm interested to see it close above and then enter it as inverted. I need to see this 5 minute closing above, and so we still have 2 minutes to go, and then we'll be looking to enter. If I enter on NQ because NQ actually took sell side with it, right? So this we have an SMT again. We just to remind you, this being a higher low and this being a lower low on NQ means we have a discrepancy in the market, right? The markets are not the same. And what it's saying to a trader like us, it's saying that, listen, take a look for a signal. There might be a possible entry for you. So this is why we're loading this 5 minute fair value gap. I'm interested to see it close above and then enter it as inverted. I'll actually take a trade right here, right there. Buying into this inversion, it was offered for a second time. Even though ES is not breaking the structure here, I'll still take upon this risk. I will add to the position if we go above 5 minute fair value gap level as well. So first trade of the day in front of you guys. Let's take a look what happens. So what I'm looking at is 1 minute fair value gap being broken. Trade idea right here. I really dislike trading after 11, but I still believe in these buys happening. If no, I'll hop onto Discord in the PM session to take a look. But I would love to take a buy still today. I kind of like what is happening, but we need sell side to be taken first.